This is 5 minutes of random information from the Star Wars Expanded Universe, aka Star Wars Legends lore. These facts are taken from numerous and randomized sources for our collective enjoyment, or perhaps waste of time. In circa 100,000 BBY, the mighty Weequay deity Quay, the moon god, banished the malevolent warrior Queva, and with the help of his siblings Rayquar, the night god, Uru, the water goddess, Amshak, the thunder god, and Rule, the life goddess, imprisoned him for all eternity in the northern lands of Srilur. In 9,349 BBY, a wealthy surveying family who had established a monopoly since 14,000 BBY, called the Cordons, officially declared themselves a house or clan, becoming known as House Cordon. In 43 BBY, famed Gungan whaler George R. Binks, father of future Senator Jar Jar Binks, attempted unsuccessfully to commit suicide by shooting himself due to Jar Jar's consistent failures, which disappointed him immensely. The specific failure that led to his attempted suicide was Jar Jar's accidental sinking of George's whaling ship, which resulted in them being stranded on an island for several months. In 37 BBY, the people native to the planet Purgator launched a successful coup against the rigid and authoritarian government which had imprisoned them for decades. The government was a religious dictatorship run by the leading religious group on the planet called the Church of Infinite Perception. Years later, in 22 BBY, the new free government was overthrown by the Church, who retook a rigid control of the planet. In 32 BBY, on the planet Naboo, presumably during the Trade Federation's blockade of the planet, Jedi Padawan Ran Thraken's Jedi Master was killed by the Sith assassin Darth Maul in a duel, prompting Ran to decide on wielding 2 lightsabers and carrying 2 blasters for the rest of his life at all times. Ran Thraken would dedicate the rest of his life to searching for Sith to kill and get revenge, though Jedi Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi was able to get the revenge for Thraken's master days later, when he cut Maul in 2 during the Battle of Naboo. In 22 BBY, during the Clone Wars, and shortly after the Battle of Christophsis, a small conflict took place that was later known as the Skirmish on Christophsis. During the skirmish, Jedi Master Yoda engaged battle droids on staps, and destroyed numerous droids by jumping from one stap to another. During the Clone Wars in 22 BBY during the Battle of Teth, which was a battle in which the Galactic Republic's forces attempted to rescue Jabba the Hutt's son Rota from the Separatists, 2 minor skirmishes occurred elsewhere on the planet. These 2 small-scale battles that were fought concurrently with the larger battle would become known as the First Mission on Teth and the Second Mission on Teth. Both these conflicts involved a squad of clone troopers fighting off squadrons of battle droids in a successful retrieval of respectively 7 Republic data packs and 9 Republic data pads, which had fallen into Separatist hands. In 22 BBY, one important battle during the Clone Wars was fought on the swamp planet Dagu, which was used as a Separatist prison. The battle was fought after disguised Jedi General Shaak Ti and a squadron of clone troopers rallied the local Rybet people into a battle against the droids and Dark Acolyte Artel Dak. In 20 BBY, during the Clone Wars, a skirmish occurred that became known as the Rescue Mission to Vandos. This mission was a trap set by the Separatist warrior General Grievous, who kidnapped an Anx senator named Quien in order to lure several Jedi into a trap. The Jedi he targeted were 2 Jedi who had interfered in the Huck Kalish Wars, and he sought revenge against them, which was a revenge he completed. As the trap was triggered, Grievous managed to kill the Varantese Jedi Jamar and the human T'Chuka Dune in the ensuing battle, and many clones were also killed. While Grievous dispatched the 2 Jedi, T'Chuka's Jedi Padawan Flynn Kaibo managed to rescue the Ank Senator and get into a gunship and out of the trap. Sometime after Separatist warrior General Grievous's death in 19 BBY, Imperial Grand Admiral Mithra Narodo, aka Thrawn, acquired the deceased general's cybernetic face mask and added it to his art collection. Thrawn apparently acquired it on the invisible market, a marketplace even more shadowy and shady than the black market. In 3 years and 3 months ABY, Darth Vader's Nagri bodyguards, Kovrekhar and Gazak, helped Vader track down Luke's lightsaber and severed hand. They found the two items in the possession of several Ugnaughts, who were attempting to melt the lightsaber into scrap. Vader dispatched the Ugnaughts and took the two prizes to the planet Wayland, where he presented them as trophies to the Emperor. The hand would eventually have DNA extracted from it, resulting in the clone Luke Skywalker. In 5 ABY, Jedi Grandmaster Luke Skywalker stated that redheads are not his type, which is ironic, considering that years later in 19 ABY, he married former Imperial hand Mara Jade Skywalker, who happens to be a redhead. Thanks to my friends Titus and Greyholm Winterblade, aka Random Anonymous Guy, for helping me to compile some of the information featured in this video. Stay tuned for future videos where I collect random information from the Star Wars Legends Expanded Universe.